Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're cutting into this big sucker that I cut down last night for my cousin's husband. So this thing is big, it's 42 inches across. I'll give you a shot of the stump here in a little bit, and I'll post the short that my cousin put out of me cutting this down. It didn't quite go where I wanted it to, but I knew it was going to go that way. There's nothing over there that is going to hurt. So as long as it went that way, we were good to go. Yeah! The stump doesn't look the best, but it didn't help that I'm pretty sure I hit some metal and dulled my saw pretty good. So there's the stump, 42 inches across. Probably the biggest tree I've cut down in my life. So I'll call it a win. Nobody got hurt. It went fairly well. But we got all this limbwood over here. We got the bigger stuff. I'm going to focus on the bigger stuff. My cousin's husband doesn't have a really big saw, so I'm going to try to take care of this big stuff today. So stick with me, we'll get right to it. So we're going to be using the 500i today, the Mingo marker. And he's getting an outdoor boiler. I think it's a 760, the same thing that log cabin firewood has. So he won't really be able to burn this year, maybe next year, because it's a gas fire and those things love dry wood. All right, I'm going to get my work tunes fired up, probably be listening to some classic rock and get to limit this sucker. Now I'm wondering, since the weight's coming this way, can I keep cutting on that and not having to worry about it rolling that way? We'll give it a try and see how it goes. I'm cutting on a semi-sharp chain now. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna forego this end and start whacking on the big end down here. see how we make out. There's just too much going on up there. I'm just gonna focus on the really big stuff and see how the 500i does. Got the saw stuck anyway. Son of a bitch. Everything was going so well. So well. Be right back when I get the saw out. Alright guys, I was able to free the saw with the old hatchet and a hammer. Used it as a wedge. Because I didn't bring my wedges. So this is what we're going to use to do the rest of these. See how it goes. What do you think? Think it's going to work? I kind of like it. It has a handle. You just whack it out then. We'll see how it goes. Maybe not. Don't go rolling into the creek. That's all I have for this one. So if you like this type of stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, tell one of your friends. I'll see you guys in the next one. Woo!